morning, happy campers. How's everybody doing out there? It's time for the morning build. Jester, Axel, Foreigner, what's up, guys? How is everybody doing today? We have a Basil event coming up in a couple days. That brick pace should be nice and exciting for anybody looking to unlock the spooky tank, especially if you've managed to grab Willa from the Master Store at all over the past several months. We still have a few days left of the Woo event, so if you have not unlocked the Ninja Master at 6 stars, there's still a few days left to give it a try. I am still just hammering away at that node. I think I've hit it at least 100 times by now. I tried it at least 20 times a day since it has come out, and I have gotten close twice. I have gotten down to one ninja character left before I was defeated. So I'm getting there. I am getting there, and I will show you what I have had to do to my team in order to get there. But whoo! That is not an easy one, is it? For all of you out there who have already unlocked Master Wu at 6 stars, congratulations. I guess that means you're better than me.
Boo, boo, boo. I'm a sad boy.
But it's how it works. We still do have a little bit of time left for the DigiJ Brick Pace event, so if you haven't already, use whatever energy you've got left there. And let's get started for the day. Axel says, have you followed EMZ advices? Axel, I assume you're asking, have I followed his advice as it pertains to the Master Wu event? And the answer is sort of. So I have actually been farming my, Valiant up to 6 stars. I am very, very close to getting him there, but I am not there yet. So I have not been able to actually play through the Master event with an actual pirate tank yet. But I will get him right before the event ends, which means I should have barely enough time to give a number of tries at getting him at 6 stars with Valiant on my team instead of Lequay. I know that will make it a lot easier. I was just trying to see if I could do it without him. So let's go ahead and come in, start with all the quests of the day, etc., knock some things out, and get going here, guys. In the meantime, how are you? Do any of you have Willa unlocked? And if so, are you looking forward to the Basil Brick Pace event? This is what I want to know first this morning. So give me the news. Give me the deets. Let me know how you feeling out there, girl. Alright, we're coming in. We're going to get some more tiles for Commander Cold. Still working on getting him up to 7 stars. He and Kelvin are getting so close, both above 6. And Commander Cold needs... how many more tiles do I need? Roughly 125 tiles left to get Commander Cold. As soon as I am done farming gear for the pirates, because I have received Master Wu at 6 stars, then I can focus more heavily into pouring extra cash and extra refreshes into Kelvin and Commander Cold tiles. I really do want to see if I can make their synergy worth it with this team you see up top here, but obviously it means I have a lot of work to go. Lloyd very far behind, Zane only at 5 stars, Master Wu hopefully getting to 6, but we'll see how it plays out. Now, let's take a look at the pirate team that I have been upgrading in order to get Master Wu. Look at what I've been able to do here. Cook Bart, Captain Redbeard, Princess Argenta, and now I have Valiant at level 59. That's the highest level I can get them to at the moment. 7 stars for Cook Bart, Redbeard, Argenta, and Darwin. And also you'll see little Lequay down there, also at 7 stars, right behind my head. He is who I have in the team right now because by default, I need another 6-star pirate or higher, and he's the 5th one that I have right now. But look at the gear, all of them, 4 pieces of their gear 6 gear. I've stopped short of each person's gear requirement. That piece that requires like 50 of a particular gear piece in order to create, you know the one I'm talking about, the purple one. I've stopped short of creating that on each person because it's just too expensive to be able to farm quickly enough to upgrade everybody. So, Darwin, Let's see if I can level up Darwin. Oh, no, I'm short on XP scrolls, but hopefully we will get more today. We will give the Woo event a few more tries as we go, and then we'll give the Master event a couple more shots. Brickpace event only has 2 hours left, guys. Just 2 hours. That is 11 o'clock New York time. It will no longer be available. So if you have extra energy, if you want to grab things from the event store, do it now. What have you guys said so far? Unlock Ninja Master at 6 stars. Foreigner, nice. Congratulations. I also did a lot of attempts. Have now been able to finally get under top 50 in the arena. Congratulations, dude. That is a major, major win. And yeah, without a tank, it's really tough. Got him to 6 stars too. Axel, very nice. You guys are all creaming me on this one. What have they said in the content creator Discord? Heard that they said patch notes will be coming today or tomorrow. Jester, you are correct. That is, in fact, what they said. Now, let's remember that what they say and what actually happens, not always the same thing. For example, they said that they submitted the patch notes on Monday of last week. So that's over a week and a half ago that the patch notes were apparently submitted. Now, that must mean that they were not approved and had to be changed, and have probably been going through revisions ever since. But yes, they have announced that today or tomorrow they would like to release the patch notes to us. When that actually comes out, we'll find out then. They have also been very, very clear that raids will not be coming in this upcoming patch. Now, this is something that I've talked about many times on the stream, but I already had assumed that raids were not coming in this upcoming patch. So this is actually not particularly surprising to me. My hope is that it'll come in the next patch, because I can't imagine what the next patch would have in it if not raids. Because that is by far the most important thing that they need to be adding into the game that is not in the game yet already, right? Literally everyone agrees with me on that point, right? Raids are by far the most important thing that they need to bring out to give us more content to play through, more reason to interact with our guild, more reason to show off more of our character rosters than just our pirates and our ninjas all day long. So my hope is that the raids come out sometime in November, if not early December, in time for the winter holidays. We'll see what happens there. Waiting to see potential Master Shop rework before spending any tiles there. Yes, Axel, I have also started hoarding tiles. Since then, I'm not even collecting them anymore. Right, me either. I can go to the Master Shop and see how many I have, but instead of turning them in, I just hit the little X button in the corner so that they don't actually get converted. What's up, Robert? How we doing? Wow, Axel, you got your woo up to gear 7. That is huge. And Sequence asks, what is a raid? So, Sequence. In the game currently, you've got your Brickspedition, you've got your timed quest events, you've got your arena, your shop, you've got all the different campaign nodes that you can do, you've got all the different challenges that you can do, but there's no big organizational event that requires multiple people and multiple teams to complete. The closest that you have is the Brickspedition. But in reality, the Brickspedition is solo content. You do it completely on your own. The most help you get is by grabbing other people's guild allies to help you complete the nodes. But really, this is a solo event that you're completing on your own. And it's completely linear. You go from one end all the way to the other, and the most choices you ever have to branch is 2 at a time, right? Until you continue on. Now, a raid means a number of different things, and we don't know exactly how the raids are going to work yet, but we have been given some information that is worth sharing. So, raids are going to be a new piece of content in LEGO Legacy that inspire you to work with your guild to overcome a series of obstacles that are too big for you to complete by yourself. So imagine there is a giant beast, or maybe it will be a giant UFO or some big boss that has, say, 1,000,000 hit points, and it can do damage to you, and it has its own series of effects. And over the course of a battle, you might be able to do, say, 20,000 damage to it before it kills you. That damage will stick on that boss, and a bunch of your guild allies will then also defeat the boss, and little by little, each player will chunk away at its health until it dies. This is the basic premise behind a raid. This is sort of the first way it was done back when Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes introduced the Rancor, and there have been tons of other examples, but that's the basic idea, is that a challenge is presented to you that is too difficult for you to defeat on your own. However, just in trying to defeat it, your contribution is noted and then added to the contribution of the rest of the people playing with you to see how well or how far you guys get in completing the task. That's what raids are. And so they are very, very sought after because they inspire a lot more community within the game. And community within any game keeps the game alive and healthy longer. Of course, the content has to be good. People have to enjoy doing it. But at the same time, being able to actually discuss with people about the game, share your interests, your strategies, your suggestions, this keeps people coming, keeps people playing, and it keeps people happy and entertained with the game as a whole. So I hope that kind of explains what raids are. Now, we have gotten a bit more information about it. In this case, we know that raids are going to have multiple different levels, and we know that they are going to be non-linear in nature. That means that you will not necessarily have to complete one before you complete the next one, before you complete the next one, before you complete the next one. Gameloft has told us that there will be multiple nodes, but they will be non-linear. We hope that this means that there are going to be nodes at different difficulty levels. So if you were in a guild that has a few newbie members and some expert members, the expert ones can tackle the hard objectives while the newbies tackle the beginner objectives, but together they actually contribute to the total completion of the raid and then get rewards based on their contributions and how much the guild has managed to accomplish. Whew! That was quite an explanation, like right off the top of my head. I think I did pretty well. What do you guys think? Did I explain it well enough? Fernando! What's up, dude? Okay, where were we? I used some of this energy. I know I need to use glyph hunt energy, and I think I need to use some glyph hunt energy on my Valiant to unlock something here. What was it? I need one fancy dynamite, and these are in glyph hunt. Great. So we're going to spend some more for some energy. We're going to hit this glyph hunt. We only really need one fancy dynamite, so if I get it on the first try, of course I get it on the first try. But we don't want to overspend on someplace we don't need it now, so now I need to find another piece of gear that requires me to do a glyph hunt farm in order to complete that daily quest. These are in the Pip Town. Aha, I can unlock that guy, but I don't want to right now because he only affords me extra health. Granted, on a tank, that's one of the things I want, but even still. All right, well, wait a minute then. It looks like this fancy fish also requires the same dynamite. So you know what? We are going to go ahead and use our extra energy on this fancy dynamite plan, because if I were to get 6 more of them, then great. I could get 2 pieces of gear put on this guy once he's ready to get it. Of course, until he gets to 6 stars, I'm not actually going to rush to craft and equip the gear because I can't use Valiant right now anyway. I am still using him in my arena team, so I don't want to be confusing, but for the most part, what I really need him for is once he gets to 6 stars to help me unlock Mastery. Okay, we got 2 more of the dynamites. Dynamite! And now what I really want to focus on is completing this particular piece of gear. Look what it gives. Defense and grit and max health. That's a good piece of gear, y'all. And I need 12, count them, 12 of these fancy quivers in order to equip it. I am most likely not going to get that just out of this energy refresh because I can only do 10 attempts anyway, but if I get good RNG, I know there's another 100 energy coming my way from the daily quest completion rewards because I do have the booster pass, so that gives us something to look forward to. What do we get? What do we get? Only one more. Bollocks. But we're in this, so we'll keep going as we keep going. Coming into the campaigns, into the Monolith Waste, we know that we need to fill out our Kelvin nodes, so we're going to go ahead and get our extra pieces of Monolith energy right here from the 50 gem refresh as per usual. First ones we're going to do is farm more Kelvin tiles. As you saw before, Kelvin only needs like 34 more tiles in order to get to 7 stars. I'm very excited about this. And that means then we'll have our Monolith energy opened up a little bit so that we can start farming more things. Ooh, look at that. 29 more tiles to go for my Kelvinator. Kelvin, baby, come to me. 29 more tiles to go. That's like 3 more days of farming, considering that you can do 24 hits of her nodes per day. It's pretty good, especially if I get some decent RNG. Maybe 4 days if the RNG is not quite as good. But we're getting close. There you go, 25 more tiles to go. Then we're going to come in and complete these 2 nodes here on board number 4 because I need more of the tier 3 ability materials. Once we have all of these, then we'll move on to Dwayne. Why Dwayne? Because I want to round out a potential 5-star space team should I want to get the ghost when they finally come out and tell us what his stats are, which should be today or tomorrow. But I want to be ready for that just in case, right? Playing catch up always means being late. Come on, tier 3 ability elixirs, come to me. Aha, there we go, there's 4 of them. Now Dwayne is on board number 2, so we'll come in and do a few of these. And what? There we go. Got 1 more tile for the Dwayneinator. Now, this morning I woke up and I did a little bit of my brickpace event in order to just make sure that I wasn't still just sitting here at 100 out of 100 energy. We have done our... Great, we've done our event mission for the day. We have our shop and our challenges. Gear challenge for support characters. I've got this one all the way maxed out. This is excellent. I can get all of those 3-dot fish. Brilliant. And give it to me. Brilliant. Moving on with the next mission for the day, which is the Scrolls Challenge. Yes, Scrolls. Scrolls that I need to get Darwin up to level 59, guys. Just making him a little bit more damagey and have a little bit more health may actually do a lot to help us complete that Master Wu event, especially given how close I have gotten in the past. So let's go ahead and use that. Upgrade the Darwinator to 59, so he's matched with everybody else. A little bit more health, a little bit more attack, a little bit more awesomeness. Let's come into the shop. We'll do our purchases of the day. Then we'll go into the arena and we'll go into our brick separators. And then we will try Master Wu a couple of times while we're live on stream. And I'll show you the strategy that I have been forced to employ without a tank. I'm sure for the most part, it is very similar to something that most of you are doing out there, but I can tell you that completing the Master Wu event is probably 1% skill and 99% RNG. So in case any of you didn't already know that and are struggling with the event, fear not, because there's very, very little skill involved with completing the event, and a lot of just retrying it until the game decides to let you win, basically, is how it works. It's kind of ridiculous and very, very poorly designed, in my opinion. But the ninjas in general are very poorly designed in my opinion because they rely on all of that dodge meta, which you guys know I love so much. Here are all of the hero tiles that I am sitting on waiting to convert. Extreme, good morning. You don't have way too many scrolls now, do you? No, Axel, this is something that I noted before. For once in my life, I have someone who needs scrolls. That was, you know, if you're a Stevie Wonder fan, you would have gotten that reference. If you're not a Stevie Wonder fan, you'd have no idea the noise that I'm currently making. So now we're gonna come in here. We want to focus on wins. Why? Because the timed quest has 5 more tiles for Valiant in it. Well, 6 in total, but one of them I've already gotten. I need 5 more wins over the course of the rest of today and tomorrow morning in order to get 5 more Valiant tiles. I need 12 in total to unlock him at 6 stars, which means if I can get these 5, I will only need 7 left. Unfortunately, that means 3 purchases from the arena store because you have to get 3 at minimum. So 3, 6, 9 in order to get over that hump, but that's what we gotta do. But 3 more purchases, I can totally get 3 purchases before the master event ends in time to get my Valiant in there so that I can use him to fight. So what I need to focus on are teams that I know that I can beat. I'm not really concerned with my position as long as I am below 50 because the next whoops, that's not what I want to show you. Because the next reward tier is below 10. So if I'm not going to get below 10, I just need to stay below 50, and it doesn't matter where below 50, as long as it is below 50. So look at this team right here. This is a standard fodder team for me. So I'm going to come in here and battle it out using my arena team with Cook, Bart, Redbeard, Kelvin, Argenta, and my buddy Valiant. Let's come in here and see how we do. All right, we're gonna start by removing some turn meter from their captain, my captain. We're gonna unfortunately get the heal there. And then we're gonna come in with another smash on their Redbeard. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to kill their Redbeard, so I am going to stun their Valiant instead. That will allow me to actually get another round to go through to attack their Redbeard before I get slaughtered. Now we have a bunch of damage that looks like it's gonna come to Redbeard. So we put the damage reduction from our buddy Kelvin onto Redbeard so that he can stay alive. Oh yeah, cutting all that damage in half. And look at this, keeping him alive and well until we can get back to Valiant, who can taunt. And look at all of those bonus attacks that we got, guys. Oh my goodness, we hammered the enemy team on this one, all with Redbeard's amazing extra attacks. Just ridiculous the amount of extra attacks we got on that one. The enemy team never stood a chance. Am I right? That was very, very fast. And actually shows the damage potential of Redbeard on that pirate team. I mean, I know you guys all know this, but Redbeard is very good. He's very good, he's very nice. All right, let's collect all of our quests, rewards, up to this point. Then it looks like we've got some timed quests we need to collect as well. We have 100 more energy from opening a bag. We're gonna go ahead and go back in. There's my 2 more Valiant tiles. I need 4 more wins to unlock this top node here. Not to mention it also gives extra arena currency. And not only that, but it gives almost enough arena currency for a full extra purchase. So I am definitely going to be getting Valiant before the Master event ends. There's still 4 days left, and I might end up getting Valiant. At this rate, I might end up getting Valiant to 6 stars tomorrow. But we'll find out. Anyway, I'm going to come back in here into my Valiant boy and get more of these, whoops. Get more of these pieces that I have been farming. These fancy quiver 2s, and see where we go. Good morning, Extreme. I am in the last chapter of Monolith Waste. Who is that? Who is that has the hardest battle in campaign? Extreme, I don't know if there's a typo in there, but your last sentence, I do not understand. So if you can get that out in a different way, please do, because I don't know what you're talking about right now. Oh my goodness, only one other fancy quiver. They are really being stingy with those quivers, aren't they? Now, coming into the sets, I know that I need a bunch of these skateboards in general, so I've just been farming these. Right now, all of the gear that I am looking at for my Lloyd, my Woo, and my Zane need some skateboards and some other random things, but none of the rest of the stuff that they need comes from the sets. So right now I'm just in the El Dorado Fortress, just farming out the skateboards as much as I can. We've completed this, Dunzo. Now I think the only quest we should have left before we can open a premium bag is another arena battle, yes? Yes, excellent. And that will give us 200 more arena currency. Excellent. All right, so let's come in here and let's give some attempts at 6-star Master Woo. Just to showcase the team that I'm using here, we've got our Forbidden Island, Cook Bart, Argenta, Redbeard, Darwin, and LeQuay. LeQuay, obviously the weak link on this team, but as you guys have seen, he is the only other pirate I have above 6 stars, or at 6 stars or higher. So this is what we have to do. Now, because of this, it requires extreme RNG on 100% the part of the computer to determine whether or not I even have a chance here. First off, Lloyd is super dodgy and can dodge basically everything that you throw at him, which is a giant pain in the butt. Not only that, but Naya can heal him, and Woo can heal him, and he can heal himself. So it gets a little ridiculous very, very quickly. Now, one of the things that I have learned is you do want to save your Lucy to the best of your ability, because there are so many buffs that come out on the ninja team. You can use your Lucy as a stun whenever you need to. You also want to make sure that you check on how many stealth icons there are on each of the enemy team. For example, I know that DigiJ is going to be the next person to come out of stealth, which means that if I try to focus down any of the other characters on their team, I have until DigiJ's turn to try and do it, because as soon as his turn happens, he comes out of stealth, and then I will be forced to focus him. So, what do? We've got a couple of options here. One, we can hit DigiJ with the cannon and hope that he gets dizzy. If so, that will prevent him from taking extra attacks. However, we will likely hit Naya and get a bonus attack counter from Kai against our Argenta. If we're going to do it, this is the time, because Argenta is currently full on health. If Argenta was not full on health, this wouldn't even be for consideration, because Kai would just one-shot her and just destroy her entirely. Now, the other option here is that we just focus on Kai and try to take him down before DigiJ comes out of stealth. One of the things that we have to worry about is if Woo gets a turn to put his vulnerable on everybody, that can make your team easily one-shottable. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. And here's what we are going to try. Naya is going to get the next turn. She already used her heal. So I think I am actually going to try and let's see, take into account where everybody else is in their turn meter. So I'm gonna get a LeQuay turn, I'm gonna get an Argenta turn, I'm gonna get a Cook Bart turn, all before DigiJ goes. I will also get a Redbeard turn before DigiJ goes. Especially, and also consider, if you hit DigiJ while Naya is still alive, that Naya has a pretty good chance to heal him. So that's something else for consideration. I'm gonna try to take out Kai. Kai, more than anybody else, just one-shots my team. So let's see if I can get the assist. Oh, so close. But then we got that dodge in there. Oh, this could be great. Or not. And we get one-shotted and we have to redo it. Oh my goodness. If we had gotten that dodge, it would have been perfect, because then we would have been able to get Redbeard to clear all of the vulnerable from our team and heal up using his Salty Seas. But we didn't, so we have to do it again. Which campaign had the hardest battle out of the 3? Should I focus on Ninjago after Pirates? I just don't have Garmadon yet. I'm 7 tiles away. Fernando, the Ninjago team is very, very good. As you can see in literally every part of the game where there is a full Ninjago team. So it's really up to you what you want to do with that. But yeah, farming ninjas is not a bad idea for sure. If you can have space ready before the ghost event, I would go for space first. Axel brings up a good point there. We don't know exactly what the ghost's kit is going to be, but the only way to get him is going to be to have that full space team. So if you're at all interested in getting the ghost, then yes, you should be farming space to have your team ready. That's pretty good advice. This could be great. Things said moments before disaster. Yes, X. You are seeing the pattern here. Oh, this could work out really, really well. And then it doesn't. Boo earns. Okay. Definitely need to keep our Redbeard alive. That is for sure. And also want to save up that Lucy. Can we? Ooh, we do get the smash on Lloyd right from the beginning. That's excellent. But look at all of the damage being done. We are not in as good a spot as we were before. But we might be able to... Okay. So, it looks like we'll get the opportunity to stun Wu using our Lucy, which means we can last an entire extra turn before the vulnerable debuff comes out. Now I'm in a completely different spot. I know DigiJ is going to be coming up pretty fast. Still, he doesn't have all of those extra charges, so that does nerf his damage a little bit, giving me a little bit more time to go for Kai yet again, except Kai has Hardy on him, which means even if we do get him down, there's no guarantee that he will stay there. I do also have accuracy down on my team and Naya still alive, so tough decisions to be made here. So we're gonna switch and we're gonna focus on DigiJ. I know that runs the risk of Naya giving him that heal, but unfortunately, it's just a risk that I think I have to take at the moment. Now, I'm gonna switch to Master Wu and try to stun him. Brilliant! We get the stun off on Wu! Oh, I would love to use the cannon right here, but I can't because Argenta is so low on health unless I do the cannon. Oh no! And Master Wu is out of stealth! Oh, that's actually bad! Because even if I kill him, it means DigiJ is gonna get a turn. Boo earns. Alright, well, let's see if I can get the extra attack. Oh, I can't even get the hit at all because I forgot they're ninjas and they never ever let you hit them because they're jerks! Get out of here, jerks! That's what I have to say about it. Okay, so now Wu is gone. Now we actually need to get very, very lucky. What we need is for Kai to target our Redbeard, actually, because he'll probably kill anyone else. Holy mackerel, I don't believe it. He actually did target our Redbeard. Now on Redbeard's turn, I actually need to use my Salty Seas to get that heal based on how many debuffs are on the enemy team. And while we're at it, now we can take the opportunity to really hammer down Kai. Come on, just hit. Yes! Okay. Oh, look at this. Okay. We are in a decent position here. What we need to do is take out Lloyd first. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute. There's a bunch of other characters on the enemy team that do a lot more damage than Lloyd, but part of the pirate team requires the counters from Redbeard, and you can only get those if characters are not in stealth. So we cross our fingers and we hope that this walk the plank ability hits. It does! Lloyd is gonzo! Now we need to focus on taking out the rest of their characters that are gonna deal the most damage. Kai can easily one-shot. DigiJ can easily hit more than one person. But ironically, we need DigiJ to have the chance to hit more than one person right now because it will get more counters from Redbeard coming out. So we are going to focus on Kai, who has the highest chance of smashing people in one hit. Get that counter. Get that counter. Get that counter. Get that counter, baby. Okay, Kai is gone. Now, Garmadon is a big, big problem. But here, we're going to start losing characters. It is okay as long as Redbeard stays alive. So, the heal goes to Redbeard. Now, we are going to lock out... Ooh. Oh, this is a tough one. I could try to lock Garmadon out of using his... No. Don't get distracted. See if we can defeat DigiJ. He's gone! We get the counter. Come on. Come on, Redbeard. No! Redbeard gets dizzy. Oh, that's terrible news. Dizzy is a terrible thing for Redbeard to have right now. Plus the lockout of everybody's abilities. Oh my goodness. This is terrible. Garmadon can kill everybody with one use of his AoE. And is he gonna do it? Ooh. Come on, get the double attack. Get the double attack. No! The double attack could have done it for us. But Garmadon is out. Oh my goodness, we have only Wu left. And we get a heal. Oh my goodness, who to put the heal on? I think in this case I have to put the heal on Cook Bart. Why? Because Cook Bart stands the chance of staying alive long enough to heal himself back up. Oh my goodness, can we do it? Can we do it? Oh, we did it! Oh my god! Oh, 6-star Master Wu is mine! Mine! He's alive! Woo! Oh god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna hyperventilate. Whew! Wow. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut this into a video for later, that's for sure. What does Redbeard have to say about it? Look, Captain Master Wu, we get it. You're mad. But think of how we pirates feel. We missed the race, too. Woo! Woo! Oh, my grits. Guys, it was harrowing there at the end. I am so glad I had people to share that with. That's amazing. Oh my god, I'm so happy I could cry. But let's go ahead and upgrade Master Wu. Why? Because we can! Because I got him at 6 stars now! Master Wu is mine! Mine! Okay. Now let me come back to you guys and see what you've had to say about my freaking out for the next 10 minutes. Okay. X-Trooper, this fight is so much RNG, I only got it done after 100 tries and getting disarmed on Lloyd Wave 2. Yes, it stinks. Oh, is this it, fellas? Keep Garmadon till the end. Yes, Axel, done it. Would have healed Bart himself, right? And that was when I think that you typed that when I had the heal on Redbeard instead. Pretty close, so close, gonna get it, keep Bart, yes, good job, yes, let's go, yes, good job, congrats! Oh my goodness. So amazing. Foreigner RIP headphone users. Yeah. That was pretty loud. But we did it. Now, here's the funny thing. I wasn't really focusing on my pirates until the Master Wu event came out. So, I've got all of these pirates that are now at level 59 and are almost all at gear level 7. Now that they're so close, I might as well just finish them out at gear level 7. You know what I mean? Especially since the other team that I'm wanting to work on, this team up here with Kelvin, Commander Cold, Wu, Zane, Lloyd, I still have tiles to farm for all of these characters. So, for the moment, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the gear for all of the rest of my pirates. They're going to be the most useful for me for the moment anyway, all while I'm leveling up my Valiant. The only problem here is that farming for Valiant tiles conflicts with farming for Lloyd tiles, because farming for Lloyd tiles requires that you spend your arena currency on Lloyd instead of on Valiant. Another nice thing here, though, we come in, we complete all of the Mr. Moneybags because of upgrading our Wu to 6 stars, which means What does it mean? It means that we can level more characters up to level 59, which is excellent. We're going to come in here and do another arena battle because I think enough time has gone by. Apple gets tough. Good morning, Llama. Llama, did you just now log in? Because if so, you missed the excitement. After over 100 tries, I just completed the 6-star Woo event live on the stream. Should have wailed harder during DigiJ and gotten Lloyd tiles with the arena currency. Yeah, thanks. If you scroll up in the chat feed, if you can see everybody who's typing so close, he's gonna get it. Yes, let's go. Yes, congrats. All of that was people watching me get 6-star Woo live on stream and then screaming at the top of my lungs. So if you get the opportunity, go back in this feed later and watch that, because it's ridiculous, actually. I think the most appropriate word for my reaction is ridiculous. But you know what? It's my ridiculous. So there. All right. What are we doing right now? Oh, right. I'm in the arena because I want to get the win. So I'm looking around here trying to see which is the easiest team for me to defeat, given the team that I currently have. This one. Level 29. I have already defeated this team more than once. The Yuppie has the potential to deal a fair amount of damage and, of course, can res. We just keep that in mind as we go. If this was on Twitch, someone would have clipped it and sent it everywhere. I can actually clip it later. I can do it on YouTube. It's just, it takes a little bit of extra time. Okay, so check this out. We got the miss. We got the guaranteed clumsy on Argenta, which means we're gonna have to spend a turn of her not being particularly useful. So we're gonna swap around the order in which we do things here for a moment. We're just going to do a regular attack with Kelvin because we want to hang on to all of our specials before we really get anywhere. And now that Barnabas has his taunt up, we're gonna focus on him. Now I'm gonna use my Salty Seas early on here so that I can remove the damage down on my whole team. This will allow me to come in and actually just smash on their tanks. So we'll remove the rest of the turn meter, and then we will put Dizzy on Barnabas so that he cannot counter and get his heals off. Savvy? Now we've got the AoE coming off of Magisto. We're going to toss a heal here. Oh, unfortunately, we get so much Dizzy on everyone. And now we're going to get the ultimate coming from Yuppie, but it is not enough. Oh, check this out. Barnabas is low, so we're gonna go ahead and take him. Then we're going to put our damage reduction on Redbeard, because Lord knows we do not want him going down. They managed to put a taunt up on their king, and they're going to bring Barnabas back to life. We knew this was going to happen, not much we can do about it. So, King Brutus has all of the taunts right now. We'll see if we can hit him despite his dodgy. Hope to get lucky, and we do, and he is gone. Now we can come in and worry about everyone else. So, we know that Jester Gogo actually has his taunt ready, despite the fact, oh wait, no, he's locked out of his abilities. Great, that missed anyway. Ah, boo, but Barnabas had his taunt ready. All right, Barnabas, we'll come in here and attack you instead, because we must. Heal up the rest of our team. We'll keep the heals on Valiant since he has the taunt up right now. Take out the Barnabas dude. Great, he dies on his own because he's a punk. Now we're gonna take down that Yuppie. Everybody is low on health on their team, so it doesn't really matter here. Ah, look at that. Jester Gogo got a taunt off. and then we come in. So this fight obviously took us a little bit longer than the fight before, but as you can see, the damage on the castle team is relatively low. So we were never in any extreme danger of losing. We just kind of had to wait around all of the taunts and bringing people back to life until we got our opening to come in there and smash. And then we went in there and we smashed. Ah, yes, there we go. All of the quests for today done. We can open the premium bag of excitement. What do you have for me, premium bag of excitement? Give me the news! Premium bag, open premium bag! What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? We get 25 crash test dummy tiles. Crash test dummy, some people actually use. He's not a bad tank. He's not great, but he's not bad either. Arena store. Okay, we've got 300 arena currency. We're watching very closely. We're gonna get that Valiant up to 6 stars, and then we have some serious decisions to make. Do I take him up to 7 stars just so I have a 7-star pirate tank? Probably. Despite the fact that it will limit the amount, it will significantly increase the amount of time it takes for me to get Lloyd up to 7 stars. But I don't know if there's anything I can do about that at the moment. All right, let's come in here and do some brickspadish. We're on board number 5, and we are chasing, what are we chasing today? This tile up here for the Ice Station Odyssey, and more Fire Station on our way down to battling, what is it, collectibles today at the end? No, right, wait. Day 5 is ninjas, and then day 7 is again ninjas? That's boring. But whatever, that's what we got going on today. So, our way through at the beginning, we're going to battle through, and yeah, down this way to Megisto's Tower. Great, that's how we start the beginning. Woo! Sicko, we need more memes. I think we just need more Jester Gogo memes. Jester Gogo, I don't know if you are aware of this or not, but the content creator channel does as much talking about how many times Jester Gogo asks us for updates and more information as we do just asking for that information on our own. It's become very, very funny. These first few battles, especially with the prepared, are going to go super fast, so everybody is, we're just auto-battling all of these. Everybody's just getting one-shotted. Which will start on October 27th. Axel. Oh, right. Lee Imperial Brickpace. Yes. I would like to say I'm extremely disappointed by the spelling of mozzarella with only one Z. Oh, dude, did I really misspell mozzarella? I totally did, didn't I? I actually had to start the stream twice and retype everything, so it's possible that when I retyped it, I got it wrong because I just wasn't paying attention. The first time I tried to launch the stream, for some reason it was having errors and it wouldn't do it. So I had to cancel the whole thing out and then retype the whole thing. And when I was retyping the whole thing, I wasn't paying very close attention. So, whew, thank you for pointing out that I misspelled that. And also, I'm sorry for misspelling that because you guys deserve better from me. There you go. As someone who regularly eats pizza, I'm very offended. Can I fix it? Can I fix it? Can I change it now? Tomato bagel. Let's see. Edit. Extra Z. Save. There you go. For you, sicko, I have updated to the double Z. Make sure you can see it. And make sure that I've done it correctly and to your liking. Axel, 200 Gorewell tiles? What? 200 Gorewell tiles for what? Premium bag? Did you open a premium bag and get 200 Gorewell tiles, you beast? Okay, who do I have? Who's showing up here for me? No, I want Verda instead of Headley. And then we're going to throw in our first guild ally of the day. Oh, we'll go ahead and throw in Tio's Yuppie. I know Tio's not currently here, but he likes it when we use the Yuppie, and he's a regular viewer of the stream. So we'll put it in there. Double Z reminds me of something else. Because Z rhymes with D. Is that what it reminds you of? You sick, twisted man, you. All right, coming in here. Oh, we've got the guaranteed crit coming, but we're going to focus fire because it just does more single target damage, and that's what I'm more concerned about than anything else at the moment. Can I also take down Reed? Oh, I pushed the wrong button. What does this do? Critical chance up and speed up for 3 turns. Well, I guess I'll put that on my Magisto and give him the speed up, even though I really didn't need it. That was a mistake, but now it is what it is. Okay, now I know I'm gonna get a guaranteed crit off of my boy Gogs here. Not terribly high on the damage meter. That's all right. We can now take down Crash Test Doom Doom. Oh no, remove the taunt. That's a risk that you always take with Magisto if you have him fully leveled up all the way, which I do. But now we can smashy smash. And then auto battle when we come out of the smashy smash. And get out of dodge. Boom, done. Boom goes the dynamite. All right. What's going on here, guys? You stuck? Come on. There we go. All right. Magisto's tower here at the bottom. Ooh, recommended level 54. And as you can see, guys, I'm still using the med kits on anybody that requires less than 10, just to buff up that achievements, right? We've talked about this before. If you're not aware of why I'm doing it, get on board, sir. I have explained myself several times. Of course, if you need me to explain myself, let me know and I'll explain myself. Coming in, what do we have on this team today? Recommended 54, gear level 6. All right. Now I know that I'm going to be getting a lot of taunts here very, very quickly, and I know that Princess Storm is going to get the first one. So, I can willfully attack her without... Oh! And she died in one hit. So, never mind. I'm not super concerned about her anymore. Let's see if I can take out Senor Beard. And I did. So now we will stun Valiant. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and just grab a little taunt on my Burnibus. Maybe protect myself from all of the damage. I think that's very nice. Get the assist in there. Very cool. Verta is gonzo. And now I guess we'll just focus on Valiant because he's going to go never because he is dead now. And then let's see if we can get a little hiker heal off before we throw this into auto mode and smash this Cook Bart. Man, level 59 pirates, dude. Extreme pirates. Whew. They do so much damage. Problem is, you just put them up against a ninja team and they lose 9 times out of 10 because of that stealth and its ability to counteract those counters from Redbeard, bruh. What you talking about? Llama, if you're still in here, what are you working on right now? I know you guys are looking towards hopefully having something fun and exciting to discuss on Thursday night on the Escape podcast. I know everybody's really hoping that those patch notes come out, but because I think your team, your total team, your total awesomeness, that's the word I'm looking for, is above mine. So what is somebody with more 7-star characters actually doing right now in the game? All right, what are we doing here? First, we are knocking out the Yetster. Aha, and notice Darwin still has his prepared. Why? Because the enemy had more than 3 debuffs on, which means that Darwin's attack was a guaranteed crit, regardless of what special abilities he has available. It's a guaranteed hit and a guaranteed critical. and it doesn't use any of the buffs he has, which means he now has prepared for an entire extra turn. I love it. Crash test dummy is gone. And we'll use our heal here and then put this into auto mode. Take out the fitness instructor. Oh, the dodge. And then we come in and clamor away the highwayman. Actually, I heard they will discuss Sicko's video trying to kill a cat for an hour and a half. It's ridiculous, dude. Can you show the last battle in Glyph Hunt campaign and who you used and what strategy you used to beat it? Extreme. 1 second. Axel says the easiest strategy is Ice Glider plus Aurora plus Pirates. Yes. Okay, so first off, let's discuss what Axel mentioned. Yes, that's the easiest way to do literally all of the PvE content in the game, is actually just to form a team with the Ice Glider, Explorer Aurora, and anyone who just does a lot of damage. That's the easiest way to clear all of the content in the game. Explorer Aurora will just bring people back to life ad nauseum until you win. Now, I did it actually with the same team that you currently see me using in my Brickspedition. So, it's all 4 of these pirates, Cook, Bart, Redbeard, Darwin, Argenta, plus my hiker right here. And I did it for the heals. And I actually did it using basically the exact same strategy that you saw me use to unlock 6-star Woo. So you have to pay very close attention because there are a lot of, let's see, Glyph Hunt, the final node. Oh wait, are you talking about this one or this one? Actually, it doesn't matter which one you're talking about. The strategy is effectively the same. For this very, very last one, 6.8, it's actually a little bit easier. As soon as you get past the ninjas, you just have to hope that you have good enough RNG to get past the ninjas with a decent amount of health left over. And then once you get to the spooky team, it's really, really easy. Or is it the other way around? I don't know. I haven't done the node in a while. This one, 6.h4, 6 hard 4, is significantly harder. The opponents are obviously leveled up significantly further, but it is a very similar style, right? So you're basically functioning around Lloyd's stealth the whole time. So if you can put yourself into a position where, let's say you're doing it with the team I showed before, right? Those 4 pirates plus the hiker. You want to save Redbeard's ultimate until Lloyd appears on the scene. As soon as he does, you want to take down Lloyd effectively in 1 shot, maybe 2 if you need to, using Pegleg's ultimate. If you can do that before he gets a stealth off, then you are golden. But even if you can't, it means that at that point you're just having to wait for all of the stealths to run out 1 time before you can actually start hammering away at that team. You also want to, unfortunately, wait and save Garmadon for last. Why? Garmadon has a massive AoE ability that not only does extreme damage to your team, but also heals him. However, he won't use it unless he needs to heal. Even if he has it on cooldown, he won't use it unless he needs to heal. So if you can avoid damaging Garmadon and focus your damage elsewhere, then you can avoid that massive AoE hit. If, for whatever reason, your Redbeard is countering Garmadon and getting him low on health, then try to switch your focus and defeat Garmadon before he can use that AoE ability. Does that make sense? In the meantime, you just have to take out Lloyd as quickly as possible to prevent the stealth from the enemy team, and then move around all of the rest of the taunts. If you can, Kai is very squishy. He's just protected oftentimes by the stealth. Additionally, when Naya comes out, if you attack Naya while Kai is alive, Kai will counter. So to the best of your ability, you need to focus down the enemies in the order of deadliness. Starting with Kai, unless Lloyd is on the board, and then you defeat Lloyd first instead to try to prevent him from putting the rest of the team into stealth. Master Wu, if you can get Master Wu stunned or locked out of using his ultimate, is going to be an extreme help, but you don't necessarily need to kill him first. Kind of depends on how things go with all of your Redbeard counters while you're doing the battle. Zane is kind of an oddball here. He does have the potential to do a lot of damage, but he's only 4 stars, so the damage isn't going to be super high. Now, all of what I'm telling you, bear in mind, I completed this with a 7-star pirate team and a 6-star hiker when I completed it. So by the time I actually got to finishing this node, I was way overpowered, and it only took me 2 tries to complete it with a gold cup. So what I'm telling you is sort of general information for how to fight the pirates. Generally speaking, useful and good information to employ, but then it's also just really helpful if you're more powerful than their team is, obviously. There are already some videos on Glyph Hunt 6.8. Yes, that's another good thing to do, Axel. A lot of people have made videos on 6.8 and 6 Hard 4. So if you do a quick Google search for a lot of those, many of them will come up. I don't have enough energy right now to actually run through the battle and show you how I would do it. Otherwise I could do it for you live. If you still need help with it, remind me and I can probably do it for you tomorrow. However, keep in mind the whole time that I'm going to be doing it with level 59, almost gear level 7 pirates. So even when you see it, it still might not be exactly applicable for your situation. So bear that in mind. But we can do it tomorrow live if you want us to. Llama, having fun with ninjas, got 6-star J. Wow, 6-star J. 5-star Wu. Took Lloyd to 7 stars. Nice. Excellent. Currently working on finishing Kai. Yeah, because he hits like a little tiny giant truck. Craziness. And finishing up the cold team. Who are you putting on the rest of your cold team? You mean a chill team? Or a team centered around Commander Cold? Moving on to City next. Whew. City is, the only reason right now to farm City, as everybody says, is just because you want City. They're terrible, as you well know. So, hard to get excited about them. Actually did it with Pirates plus a borrowed Wu and Floyd yesterday on my alt. Oh, yeah, that's right, and I completely forgot. Don't forget, Extreme, that you can actually bring in a buddy to help you do it. That's huge. Also, now that everybody is in stealth, I can attack the Highwayman. So, night, Highwayman. Of course I have to hit you, obviously, but there you go. Night, Highwayman. Now I can get you out right at the beginning. That's silly. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and take all of the buffs off of the enemy Redbeard here. I'm gonna grab a heal from my hiker before I finish out this Redbeard here. And now, what do we have left? We're just focusing down the Locust. Huge. Huge. This battle was easier than I expected it to be, actually. All because of Lloyd putting everybody into stealth, which gave me access to the Highwayman, like, right at the beginning. Silly. Yeah, sorry. So, Extreme, just to go back to you really quickly, finishing out your Glyph Hunt nodes, both 6.8 and 6 Hard 4, do not forget, you can bring in a buddy. So if you bring in, just be very careful about which buddies you bring in. If you're playing with a lot of pirates, you might want to bring in someone like a buddy Valiant or a buddy Scarlet. You just have to be a little bit careful to make sure that despite the fact that they're going to be taunting, that you always keep them alive, right? Because if you lose your buddy, you still will only get that silver trophy rather than that gold one. So you want to make sure to keep that in mind. It might be preferable, depending on your team makeup, to actually bring in, if you have access to it, a buddy Highwayman might be a decent choice. Because a buddy Highwayman can lend an extreme amount of damage potential onto your team. Depending on the makeup of your team, there are many different ways that you can go, but always remember how useful it is to have your buddies with you. What are we doing here next? Kartovsky and then Lee, right? I'm gonna go ahead and give a little taunt with my new buddy in here. I'm gonna use the hiker's heal when we get back around to him. And then we will clear this place out. Hiker heal, auto battle it out. Dunzo. Dunzo. Give me just 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I actually had to double check and make sure I wasn't missing any work meetings. I was supposed to have meetings today, and it looks like they both got canceled, which is, well, it is what it is. Okay. Did I hear the Aquanauts are not going to be in the game? I did not hear that, Extreme. Where did they make that announcement? The next third-party IP is underwater themed, right? We've heard that before. Some say it's underwater. Some say WAF just mentioned water, not underwater. Yes, that is true. He did actually make sure that he corrected himself. A lot of people got really excited by the idea of underwater, but yes, he did in fact just say water, not underwater. So that's why a lot of people think it might be the Ninja Turtles, because that, obviously, turtles, water, sure, why not? But we don't know. It could be Aquaman. Extreme, it is unlikely that we are going to see superhero IP in the game anytime soon. Now, this is just my opinion, so take it with a grain of salt. But right now, superheroes are very expensive to rent because they are all the rage in the current social zeitgeist. So, if they're going to be spending lesser amounts of money to bring in older IP for people like, for example, the Ghostbusters, it would be a very, very big, very, very different move for them to decide to bring in current DC Universe movie-making superheroes. That is a significantly higher cost than bringing in old intellectual properties from like the 90s. So I think it's unlikely that we are going to see superheroes in the game anytime soon, but that's just my guess from a business standpoint. Of course, if they decide to bring in superheroes, that might inspire more people to join the game than it would actually cost the company in money to actually license out that intellectual property. That is a big risk that they could certainly take if they wanted to. And if the numbers panned out, it could be an excellent one. But I find it unlikely that they will bring either the DC or Marvel or Star Wars universes into the game anytime soon. That's just my 2 cents. Take it or leave it. But yeah, Extreme, where did you see that Aquanauts are not going to be in the game? Okay. So I'm looking at this team and I'm realizing that we are definitely going to get a resurrection at the beginning here. Pretty much nothing to be done about it. Also, kind of strange, if you'll notice, they have a Redbeard on their team and exactly 0 other pirates, which seems like a very odd choice, doesn't it? Alright, we're doing the basic attack instead of using her cannon because basic attack will do more damage unless the foe has a bunch of debuffs. And if all the other foes have debuffs, oh my goodness. Aurora, stop dodging, please. Thank you. Great. They take down our buddy Yeti. That's perfectly fine. More power to them. Now we want to see if we can take out their Redbeard before they get the next stealth. Come in here, heal up our Darwin, and great. We've taken down the Redbeard. Now, there's a pretty decent chance that Lloyd is about to have his stealth ready to go. And he's going to go next. So let's see if we can get a turn around. Oh, never mind. He exploded. Nighty-night, sir. Kai coming in with his ultimate because he was alive just long enough to get it off. The question now becomes, do we have enough time for my hiker to get off his heal? I think we will. Yes, because he's going right now. Excellent. Bringing people back up to speed. Wow, we almost lost our Cook Bart there. But no, Cook Bart heals himself. And we get out scot-free. I mean, we lose our buddy Yeti, but that's all right. They are cannon fodder in Brickspedition. Superheroes are big nowadays. Marvel Cinematic Universe, yes, Fernando, very big. Which is exactly why I think they might not come in intellectual property, because of the amount of money Gameloft would have to spend in order to license them into the game, if that makes sense. All right, we're fighting the ninjas. We definitely want to come in here and grab a great buddy Scarlet to taunt all this extra damage and see if we can complete it. Marvelous poo-poo, Axel. Wow. Them's fighting words, bro. I saw it in a video yesterday, the day before. Can I link the video? You know, I don't know if you can actually link the video. People have tried to link things before in chat and been unsuccessful. So give it a shot and let's see if it works. If you're asking for my permission, yeah, sure, go ahead. But I don't know if it'll actually show up. All right, come on, guys. Let's get this damage done to Lloyd so we can move on. Thank you. Now, I want to take out their Kai. Oh, but wait. I can remove all of the buffs from their Master Wu and fight him instead. Yes? Yes! Good night. Good night. Now if I get the hiker's heal going on, oh yeah, we're in a good spot now. A good and terrible spot. And Kai goes down. Excelente. Now we just need to take down Zany Boy. And once Zany Boy is out, you'll notice we're just using a lot of basic attacks right now, because we want to make sure that we have everybody primed and ready to hammer when we get to the next ninja node coming up here. Now, oh, this would be brilliant. Can we take you out with the hiker? No! Come on, hiker! You barely needed to hit, and you missed because you's a punk. Now, Lloyd, unless we get him down far enough in health, is going to get that stealth off. So, we want to see what we can do, but he goes too fast, and we don't get it. Can we kill him, though? Cross your fingers. It requires significant amounts of luck to hit Lloyd while he has dodge up. And we do get it! Amazing. Now, we're going to do exactly what we did before and pull Wu out of stealth. Thank you very much. If we can hit Wu enough to kill him without him getting healed by literally everyone on their team, then this would be an excellent, excellent quick win here. Guaranteed hit because of the number of debuffs. And smash! He is gonzo. Now, we're going to take out Naya so that DigiJ stops getting all the heals. Brilliant. We are going to grab a heal with our buddy Scarlet so that we can have her grabbing aggro for even longer. Meanwhile, we will take down Digital J. Aha. Ah, all right. I am going to use Salty Seas so that it can heal everybody based on the excessive amount of debuffs that are currently available. Now, Garmadon will go, but he is not low enough on health to use his AoE attack. So instead, he just gets hammered by my pirates. There's the AoE attack, but I don't lose anyone. I am loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We'll go ahead and heal up Scarlet, even though we don't necessarily need to. And we get out without losing anyone. That's pretty intense and pretty impressive. I didn't actually expect that to happen. So I actually still had a couple of guild allies left that I could have used that I didn't. So, wow. GKM, what's up, buddy? How are you doing? I just unlocked 6-star Woo live on stream. It was super exciting, and I'm telling everyone who joins the stream, dude. That should be, I'll clip it out of the video later and make it its own thing, because it's a bit ridiculous to watch, because I managed to unlock 6-star Woo without a pirate tank. Just saying that. Absolutely ridiculous. Took me well over 100 tries in total, but did do it. So, I'll be putting that into a video for anybody who wants. All right, tomorrow for map 6, we get Heroes debuff immunity, dodge chance up 2, and all attacker heroes gain 15% attack for the entire battle. Great. We're gonna have significant amounts of damage at our disposal. Excellent. Loving it. I meant finishing my Commander Colt farm. Got it. Too busy wailing on Kartovsky to bother getting him from the event store. Llama. Understood. I'm really loving the Kelvin Commander Colt synergy. Not a lot of damage, but wow, the sustain that they bring to the team is pretty incredible. Cold is so slow, I'm just gonna leave him at 5-star farming gear to hope it's enough for Ghost. GKM, La Terrible. Yes, actually, that is who I used. So, the team I used is Cook Bart, Captain Redbeard, Darwin Argenta, and Private LeQuay. Now, you'll notice how much gear they all have towards 7 stars. None of them are 7 stars, but they all have 4 points of gear towards 7 stars, and they were all level 59, except for Private LeQuay, who is still at level 57. But yeah, required some extreme RNG, as evidenced by the fact that I had to do it 100 times. But we got it. We got it, bruh. Now I just gotta clip it out later and turn it into something. All right, let's finish out with another arena battle. While I am here doing this arena battle, if you have more questions, comments, concerns, please link them in the chat and we will get to them. Let's try this team up here. Should be interesting. They're using a buddy Kelvin of their own. Now, which move Kelvin does and who she does it to at the beginning, I'll be interested to see. So let's keep a close eye on this one. The Highwayman, obviously, he's going to go into stealth. He always does. Kelvin starts by, I'm not sure exactly. So we're going to try and remove some turn meter from their Redbeard. And then, yes. Okay, so Kelvin puts damage reduction as her first move, which is bad AI, bad. But that allows us the time to take out the enemy Redbeard. Now, here's a fun one. I'm gonna put damage reduction on my Captain Valiant now, because on his turn, I'm going to taunt with him. And then he will be taunted with damage reduction in addition to the extreme defense he already gets when he has that taunt. So for at least this turn, look at that. 600 damage. Now I know Valiant hits like a wet noodle anyway. 700 damage, but let's keep a close eye on how much damage comes in from the enemy Highwayman when it gets to be his turn, if it gets to be his turn, while my Valiant still has damage reduction, which it actually doesn't look like it will at this point. Boo earns! But it doesn't matter because I've already demolished the rest of their team anyway. So now Valiant is just going to take a normal hit from the Highwayman, but you see the point that I was getting at there, right? The idea being that if you put damage reduction on your tank while he's tanking, it makes it almost impossible to defeat him. Just some strategy for those of you who are using your Kelvin out there in the real world. That is the third arena battle of the day, down and one. I have, what, 2 more to go? I think? Yes? Yes? Tell me, Gameloft, how many do I have left? Continue. Yes, I've got 2 more battles left, and I only need to win 2 more to get these next 3 Valiant tiles. And then the 6-star Valiant is complete. Yes? Yes! Why not? So there. My fiance just said, so much yelling. She's not wrong. All right, what do we have going on, guys? Do I see the YouTube link? No, I didn't, Extreme. I did not. Not in the chat. Extreme, can you put it, link it to me in Discord, and I will watch the video. This is the video you're talking about where they said that Aquanauts is not going to be coming into the game, which has me bummed. But what can I do? It's not my game. I'm not building it. I would love to be there to help them figure out balancing issues and the like, but alas, they didn't ask for my opinion, so they're not gonna get it. Do I have any last minute things that I need to purchase here? No. And look at all those tiles I'm gathering up. I know that many people have more than I do because they have never spent the tiles, but this is the way of things. All right, guys. Which Discord? Extreme, you can just direct message me. If you go into... Yeah, Extreme, just send me a DM with the link in it. That's what a lot of other people do when they have stuff that they want me to watch. So if you go into, the community chat or any of the other things, just find me there and send a DM directly to me. If you are in the community chat channel, you'll see on the right in the content creator program, you'll see me listed down there, the fancy life. If you right click on me, you should see the word message. Just click on message and then send me the message, and I will watch the video there and appreciate the fact that you gave me the tea, bruh. That you gave me the tea. I like to pretend that I am an expert at all things LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed related, but my secret is actually that you guys consistently correct me when I get things wrong, and then I just remember it. So most of the time, I do a lot of my own research. I watch a lot of the videos and the streams that some of the other content creators do. The Escape podcast on Thursday nights is particularly fun to watch. The Brickdown, if you are into all those things, GKM's videos are very, very useful, especially for that single person insight into whether or not he thinks that things are viable. His videos are usually, that's not how English works. His videos are usually much more targeted, so if you're looking for a particular video on a particular question that you have on a particular set of units or something like that, chances are GKM has a video on it where he will answer that question very specifically. So watch all of the other content creators' content in addition to my own. It'll help you get a more robust understanding of the game at large. And a lot of the videos, especially the really good ones, are pretty short and to the point. So anyway, use all of that knowledge to your benefit. How did I get off on that subject? Completely have no idea, but there it is. LEGO Legacy Discord. Oh no, Extreme. I literally just mean right click on my name. Yes, if you're in the LEGO Legacy Discord server, then my name should appear in blue, I think it is, on the right side of the screen when you show the other people that are in the server. And if you right click on the fancy life, you should see an option for message. And if you click on that, then you can send me a message. Llama would say that no one individually is an expert. We as a collective group of content creators are experts because we support each other. And we definitely have a great little cohort. It's very, very true. Most of the time when we have questions or we have ideas for new teams, this is especially the case with me, because I am a dolphin in the game, basically paying for the booster pass every 2 weeks, and aside from that, not spending any extra money in the game. So I do not have everyone. You guys have seen my roster pretty regularly, and there are a lot of extremely high-end characters that I still lack. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because if I want to test out, say, a team that has Willa and Basil on it, then it's pretty hard for me to do, because I don't have Basil or Willa the Witch. So we rely on one another to shoot ideas off of. Hey, has anybody tried this? Does anyone have video footage of this? Was anybody able to complete this node? How did you do it? I'd love to be able to do it on my stream later. All of that kind of jazz is really how we end up taking things down. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Tomorrow, I will be coming at you from Pennsylvania. That's right, we are going back out to my in-laws' house in the woods. We will be out there for the next few days. So the backdrop will all be significantly different. It might not be see-through, actually, because they don't have a green screen at their house. So it'll be back to how it was before I got the green screen. It'll be a little crunchy granola for you. But the stream will still be here. It will still be here with the same crazy, funny, strange, slightly obnoxious content that I bring you 4 days a week. So please join me for that again tomorrow at 9 a.m. New York time. And I'll see y'all then. Have a good day, everybody, and I'll talk to you soon.